welcome into another edition of the Union Football Coaches Show. I'm Rick Corey, along with the head coach of the Union Redskins, Kirk Frederick, and boy, it's kind of fun to celebrate a win like that, isn't it?
There's no doubt. It's definitely a lot more fun to sit here and do this show after this kind of a performance, but couldn't be more proud of our kids. Starting district play, we knew it was a game we needed to have. They came out and just played outstanding.
And of course, one of the things we look at the stats in this game is you see some pretty good play on both sides of the football here for Union. Not only at 16 first downs, but holding Owasso to 9. That's a complete performance.
Yeah, defensively our guys played very well. Our kicking game, got us started off well. You'll see a highlight where we get them down around the 1 yard line to start the game out, and it just kind of took over from there. But defensively, we had 7 possessions that were 3 and out. And I mean, that is just a tremendous statement going against Owasso. You can see the passing yards for both teams. As most people will know, it was raining pretty hard that day, and that night we just kind of had a constant rain, but it wasn't near as bad. I don't think it affected too much outside of both teams realizing, hey, we don't want to try to put the ball in the air too many times.
Yeah, both teams have to play in it, and according to this, you ran it awfully well.
Darius Boone had an outstanding night, 315 yards, and very close to Chris Claiborne's record of 335, and very proud of what Darius did and how the offensive line played.
And speaking of Darius, he's one of the players of the game.
He is. Darius Boone has just been a great guy for us. Darius has just been a mainstay for the last couple of years, and he had 7 plays over 20 yards in the game, and we're going to get to see a lot of those.
And that's what you're looking for that guy. And then Trey Thompson, who I just think has gotten better and better and better as your defensive player.
Trey really stepped up his leadership. He was helping guys line up correctly, making plays, playing reckless. One of the things we told our team is don't be neutral. You might miss the play, but we want you to be going all out. And I feel like we've played on our heels a little bit, and Trey was just a great example of that. He just kind of cut loose and made a lot of plays for us.
Make angry mistakes, right?
That's right.
And then Keith Dorsey on special teams.
Yeah, Keith Dorsey has just been, he played really well at safety for us, and you'll see that he made a great play on the kickoff. I think it kind of sparked our team, and Keith's just been very solid for us.
All right, now so you're playing Owasso, and everybody knows it's a rematch of the championship game, but it's not a championship game, and there are a lot of players that weren't here at that time or they've moved on. Is there still some spark from that game, though? Yeah,
I think some of the guys that played in it last year, are realizing, hey, this is Owasso, but I think the biggest focus was let's get district started off right. A lot of people recognize that Union and Owasso are two competitors for the district championship, and so we wanted to start our district season off well, and I was very proud of them.
So they did start that district season off well, but you still have to go on the road in game number 2, and we're going to talk about that a little bit later on as well. But let's get the first half highlights when we come back on the Union Football Coaches Show of the Redskins and the Rams.
For more than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Union fans, stay connected with your favorite team all year long with the official app of the Union Redskins. A free download in the App Store and Google Play, the Union Redskins athletic app will keep you up to date with all things Union. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of the Union Redskins. You can download it today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
Welcome back to the Union Football Coaches Show. Rick Corey along with the head coach, Kirk Frederick. These are real fun highlights, so let's get right to them. First half of Union and the Rams on a wet night at Union Tunnel.
Yeah, it was, and we love playing at home. Gosh, we have so much support, our spirit groups, our booster clubs, people in the red zone, the Mama Skins, of course, running out of the TP out here. And as one of our players, Quentin Barnes, senior, said, "Oh, Coach, we're in those Smokies in white." So the Smokies in white. So the gray jerseys, kids like that. come out real quick here. You get a nice run, good throw and catch out to the outside, and Kyler doing a nice job. Great blocking up front. There's Quentin Barnes with a huge block on the edge. Springs Darius and one of his big runs that he had on the night.
Great vision there.
Got Ricky Stromberg playing tackle. Makes just a great block there on the pull. Continues to block his guy. Darius on top of him. Really proud of the play of our offensive line as a whole. Hits the A-gap really nice. I think he was watching himself on the Jumbotron there just a little bit. Coasted there at the end, but Darius takes it in. It's a great way to start. And nice kick there by Noah. Noah's been so consistent. 100% on PATs is a big deal.
And it's nice, even in the rain, you know you can count on them.
Great kickoff in the rain. Got this thing high. They don't handle it correctly. And you see a lot of guys down here. There's Keith Horsey making that big play, doing a really good job. You also see Xavier Dandridge, another senior in there, making a nice play. Avante Wilkins. And we get it started off. And nice job here, keeping them in the shadow of the goal line. You see Tomlin in there making a nice play, and Trey coming in. The defensive front doing a really good job. Got pressure coming up the middle. He has to bring it to the outside. And what a great play by Keith, and good coverage by JT. And that's one of those 3 and outs. After a tough punt on their part, we get the ball right back. Man, what a great move there. You can see that Kyler, not real big, but he's running with a lot of purpose there. Spit the ball back out to the outside again. You see Kyler coming in, making a nice play, gets us in a 3rd and short situation. Darius picks it up. Again, you can see the O-line just pressing and pushing guys off the line of scrimmage. And the other thing I thought Kyler Pearson did, he blocked very, very well on the edges, really helped us out, blocking that nickel back and getting us to the edge.
I think it's just nice you throw the ball enough to let them know you will.
That's right. Brock Henry on the snap, Kyler on the hold, and of course Noah with the kick. Here we are in the second kickoff. Coverage coming down. Really good play in there by Xavier Danders, kind of a new guy we've put in there, a tailback that we have that's running down on kickoff. Really proud of him. Nice job by the defensive front. Got Murdoch going in there, making a really good play inside. Got great pressure from Nick Jones, and the quarterback has to shut his eyes when he throws the football. A couple of those reckless plays there, we're flying around. We missed a few tackles. Our angles are off, but very, very proud of Isaiah McGuire. He was a backside defensive end on that play. Comes all the way across the field, makes a tackle on the receiver.
Seen him do that more than once this year.
Yeah, runs very, very well. Little pass interference call gives him a free set of downs. And Keith Dorsey coming in from the safety position just makes a great play, a good fit, good pressure inside there. Ricky Stromberg coming in, Nick Jones. Good to have Nick in there making a nice play. Coming back, and we're able to stop them there. I think they went for it 7 times on 4th down, and they only converted 2 of those. So defensively played very well on 4th downs. Get the ball to the outside. They make a nice play on the ball. And again, trying to see what we can do up down the field. Feel like that Peyton did a nice job of being smart with the football in that situation. Just let the defense play.
He also did a nice job of stepping up away from that rush.
Good job inside. You got Mason Givens in there playing defensive line. You got Panther that's doing a great job mirroring the quarterback, and just love the play as Micah comes up, makes a nice stop on the quarterback. They try to run the quarterback draw. Tomlin's in there. Guys are making lots of big hits. Big hit there by Dawson Prock. They get the ball down on the goal line here. We've got to try to get the ball out. You can see that we just don't get much on that first down. Try to get the ball down the field, and just off the fingertips, thought we had him there. But again, just trying to threaten them down the field. Come back. Had JT McLeod on a little cruise route across there. That's his first experience of trying to catch a wet ball, and he's going to get better and better at that. Got good coverage, good pressure. Guys doing a nice job. And you can just see our guys flying around trying to make plays. Try to throw the little pop pass there, and I thought that Jaquan did a really nice job of coverage. You can see that rain coming down there on that close-up on the camera, and they aren't able to handle the field goal. So again, the defense steps up, makes a nice play. Good block in there by Mason Givens, and springs Darius to the outside, gets another big run on the night.
A couple of vicious forearms in there too.
Yeah,
man.
great job there by Brock Henry inside. You see Quentin Barnes burying his guy inside, doing a nice job. Gabe Cantu playing center. Just a good collection of offensive linemen making great plays all night. Good job there by Darius, just finding the hole inside. Got Jake Henry making a nice block at the point of attack, but they squeeze it down. They do a really good job inside on that fourth down, and so we turn the ball over on downs. Excellent job. I thought Mason, playing a little bit of offensive line and D-line, did a really good job making some plays. You can see we're covering up routes down the middle. The quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with it, and what a great play. They throw a little screen out there, and Trey Thompson not only defeats the block, but puts in just a punishing hit on the tailback. Get the ball back, and Torrey gets the ball to the outside. Torrey does a good job catching the ball, and just a little bit of misdirection here or there, and nice play call. As we get to the outside, we got to pick up a block, but again, just kind of keeping their defense on the heels. There's Xavier Dandridge, tailback, senior, carrying the football, does a good job on a little stretch play. Darius, again, just running tough inside, good blocking there by Brock. Nice job. Kind of mishandled the snap. Again, it's really hard to see how hard it was raining. Couldn't be more proud. I think play of the game right here is Quentin Barnes. Quentin Barnes just does an outstanding job chasing down after a miscue on the interception. And to have an offensive lineman chase that down and save it for us really helped us out. There's Trey Thompson making a great play, lost yardage there right after a turnover. You always think about sudden change and making plays, and Trey made a big one there. Good coverage down the field by JT. Got great pressure again on the quarterback. I know that he probably felt a few of those the next day. Got nice coverage down there by Cameron Watts. The official thought it was probably too good a coverage, and gives them a first down. Down in the red zone, we want our guys to play extremely tough, make plays. Tomlin makes a nice stop. Keith Dorsey, those guys flying around. Again, kind of playing some Union defense, something that we felt like we've missed a few times. Jaquan makes a nice play on the pass. Got great pressure. Got a big sack by Nick Jones and Isaiah McGuire. Those two guys kind of meet at the quarterback, and they come down right before the half, and we just cannot hang on to that interception there. But Cameron Watts makes a nice break on the ball. What a great move by Darius. Got a lot of talent, a lot of vision in the way that he runs the football. You don't get 315 yards without having some of that vision. Got a great stretch block on the outside. And we're trying to get down here and see if we can't get another score right before the half. Get some tough running inside, kind of taking our time with the clock. You can see Peyton has all the time in the world. Again, Coach Riley, Coach Young, Coach Bajek do a nice job in protection, coaching those guys up front. Got great protection again, and we get the ball out for a first down here to JT, and unfortunately, he caught the ball 1 yard past the line of scrimmage, so it was a penalty, and those are some things that we'll work on. Kenny Avery, great block downfield. Nice job there. Got Mr. Wingo, one of our security guards, got a little pub there holding up Darius against the wall over there. And so proud of all the people that support Union football. So we're down here to the 10-yard line. The clock's starting to run out. Run a little double move and just cannot hang onto it. Great ball. Come out here to kick a field goal. Unfortunately, we just missed that ball. We feel like it probably could have been, at least 21 there. But unfortunately, we're up 14, so we've got to continue to press and and see if we can't win us a ball game.
Your defense has played so well in putting them in bad situations. Great individual plays. You see Elijah play that corner coming to the outside with that kind of pressure. That looks more fundamental to me, like what you're after.
It does. I think the bye week and the things that we had really helped our guys. Our coaches honed in, our kids focused up, and was really proud of that half.
All right, so let's get to the second half highlights when we come back. It's Union and Owasso, and I'm just going to tell you this, it doesn't get worse. That's coming up.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy. You get $150 just for switching. And every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
Back again on the Union Football Coaches Show. Rick Corey along with Kirk Frederick, the head football coach of the Union Redskins. Let's get right to the second half highlights of Owasso and the Redskins because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're going to get the ball first. We want to start strong. We talked to our defense a lot about it. They come out and try to do a quick sugar huddle with us. So proud of the way our kids responded, got lined up, made a big play. And again, they may get a few yards here, but we're making them pay for every one of those yards. Got nice coverage to the outside. Great job. They try to throw the underneath cruise route. Our linebackers are right there. And nothing like defense going 3 and out on the first possession of the second half.
A really good field position for you.
Gets the ball back to our offense. Again, just trying to keep them out of the box. And God, what a great play. There's so many things you can point out on this. Ricky's block, Jake Henry's down block on this. We get the linebacker sealed. They just push it down. Excellent job, Gabe Cantu inside. Just a great job. I think, Rick, you probably could have run through that hole. Not sure you could have finished it, though.
No, I couldn't have gotten the end zone. Great move there, too, by Darius. I mean, he planted the foot and leaves the guy laying.
Stuck the foot and got in there, made it 21-0. And our guys are real excited about the way the second half has started. Come back inside, not much there. Their guy makes a great move. And unfortunately, we just misfit 2 guys in 1 gap. They make a nice play, kind of gets them out to midfield. They're starting to put a little bit of a drive together. Our guys have got to play really tough. I love the play there. There's Trey. Our guys on the front side fit it really well. And then Trey's able to chase it down from the backside. Excellent, excellent job by Isaiah McGuire to the field. Takes on a double team. Just textbook stuff involved in there. Of course, Cameron Watts coming up as well. You love seeing 3 or 4 guys in on the play. Run the sweep play. We don't quite get there in time, but Keith gets there a little late and finishes it up. Does a really nice job. They run the power inside. Ricky Stromberg just takes the center and knocks him all the way back. Makes a really good play. You see Isaiah coming through all kinds of arms, trying to get to the quarterback. Gets a little bit of pressure there. They complete a deep out route to us. Love the way our guys are flying around. There's Isaiah again making a nice play. Thought that he and Trey Thompson both just played really, really well.
What's the definition of tough yards?
Tough yards for sure. Little misdirection on that. Again, McGuire on the pressure. You got. You also had another defensive line, our nose guard Michael Panther coming in, making a nice play. Rolled coverage away from this and made it soft on that edge. But JT again, make them earn everything. Don't give up anything cheap. And now we're down the red zone. We need to make some really nice plays. Love the play inside. Just do a great job. I believe it was we brought Trey inside on that, on the blitz and on the shovel pass, and made a really nice play with it. There's Keith and Trey again inside. Got good coverage right there. Jaquan Sanders making a nice play. Keeping the quarterback in the pocket, and he's able to come out late. But we've got good defense, and shut them down on a 4th down. Good running inside. Again, challenging our offensive line. Got a great job up front there. We put the ball out on the perimeter, picking up a few yards there with Kyler. Good decisions by our quarterback, and just great balance and really running with the purpose is what Darius did all night long. Xavier Dandridge in at tailback, picks up a nice carry there. Xavier got a few carries, not a ton, but what he did was positive yards and did a nice job for us.
It's nice to see any of those guys get time.
That's right. We had Torrey in there again, another slot. He and Kyler are both really talented slots for us. And just a little mistiming here on the RPO. There's Xavier again doing a nice job. You can see right there he's a big, powerful back. Does a good job picking up positive yards for us. Look at the pass protection. Great job off the play action and just kind of telegraphed where we were going to throw it, and their kid makes a nice play. Defense has got to step up after the turnover. Sudden change situations, we want to try to get pressure, and one of the things is we had great coverage down the field, and then you see our guys, Michael Walker and Dawson Prock, come up and make nice plays for the linebacker. Again, doing a really good job. Got Josh Peoples inside, making a nice play from the defensive line position. There's Cameron Watts heading into the 4th quarter. I thought Cam played really well from his safety spot. And you see Jaquan coming in, corner that's having to play in the box and makes a nice job on the run. Come out to the edge, and again, just our guys playing with reckless abandon. Cameron Watts, right where he was supposed to be, makes a nice play. Let's see if we can, in the red zone, let's see if we can do it again.
So that's a great read by your defensive lineman right there.
How about Michael Panther? I mean, it's just a perfect read on the screen, takes it away, and then gets the sack. Really proud of Panther on that play. Got protection, trying to get the ball down the field. Good job. Good first down there. Coach Riley signaling it there to Kenneth Avery. And just missed the block. Got to continue to work on blocking on the edge. But again, I thought probably as tough as I've seen Kyler run with the ball in his hands, did a really good job with it. Excellent push up front from our O-line. And just trying to get the ball there to Jaquay. And unfortunately, we're unable to do that. Nice job by JT knocking it out of bounds. You know, we feel like we've got the game pretty much under wraps. You know, it's 21, but again, when you start talking about district points, there's 15 maximum on that. So you definitely don't want to give up a 4th quarter touchdown here. Great job. Probably the best coverage I've seen out of AJ, sophomore corner, doing a nice job. We give up a touchdown, then we'd only win by 14, and we'd be off of our district points by a point. And so that's what's on the mind of our kids is let's finish this game out right. Good job blocking on the edge. Trey Thompson in there now with a little bit of tight end experience. And again, just doing a nice job with it. We pick up a 1st down on the 4th down, but unfortunately we had a motion penalty on it and are unable to pick that play up. Chewed up a lot of clock on that drive, although we didn't score. But our guys did a nice job. There's A.J. Green again on the coverage down the field. There's Panther squeezing through. He wants some more of that quarterback. Does a good job with it.
That quarterback wants none of it.
There's Xavier again. Nice play, just kind of a step away from breaking one there, and then we're able to take a knee here and finish the game 21-0. Got the district points. All in all, it was a wet night, but it was a positive night for our kids and our school.
1-0 in the district, and that's all you were asking for on that night. But I think you saw real steps here offensively and defensively. Could you kind of tell that the team got that when you talked to them afterwards?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was, there's a sigh of relief that, hey, you know, what we've been doing, what Coach has been saying, what we've been feeling is solidified here against a really good opponent.
All right. So when we come back, we're going to talk about going on the road for district play number 2. We'll also give you our up close and personal. That's still ahead on the Union Football Coaches Show.
Tim shares his jacket.
Don thinks he's kinda nice.
Danny shares with Beth.
On a beach in paradise.
Robert shares his dance moves.
Then he shares a spin.
Victor shares with Emily.
But she's more into Quinn.
Kevin shares a song and the spotlight with Colleen.
Nick
Alicia shares with Curtis.
After her curfew,
Sharon's always better when I share a Coke with you.
Hey Union students, show off your Union spirit by wearing Union gear, only available at the UWear store. The UWear store has athletic gear, clothing, and other merchandise so that you and your friends can look stylish while repping the U. The UWear store has the best quality items and is partnered up with major brands such as Nike, Under Armour, and even Champion. For a limited time, Union High School students who present their ID at checkout will receive 10% off all items. So stop by the UWear store today and reward yourself with some awesome gear.
Welcome back to the Union Football Coaches Show. That's the head coach of the Redskins, Kirk Frederick. I'm the voice of the Redskins, Rick Corey. Let's take a look before we get into next week's opponent at some up close and personal. Boy, you talk about dedicated to shoot this game in the rain.
Yeah, there was a lot of plastic bags and things covering a lot of cameras. Man, what a great job there. You got Mason Givens on the block. You see Q in the back, and of course Darius holding that ball high and tight, doing a nice job. Here's Keith Dorsey and company making a nice play. You got Harold Allspaw in the back there, the white hat. His crew does a really nice job in these games. Love the look here down on the goal line. You got Ricky Stromberg playing his first nose guard action since the 9th grade, I think. So great job there. Two team captains in here, Nick Jones. We talked about how fun it was to have him back after an injury. And of course, Tomlin there on the outside. Really proud of those two guys. We talked about that defensive performance, those guys coming in, making a nice play. We talked about the numbers hard to read. They are hard to read, aren't they?
They can be, yes. Thank you.
Yes.
They can be.
All right. How about the pressure here? The pressure by Tomlin, doing a good job on their quarterback. Peyton Thompson, love the eyes, love the way he's reading that bubble play or that route, that RPO. Great job there. Shout out to in the background there, our chain crew, Bob Mathis and his crew as well. Of course, Coach Brown with his defensive lineman there. Man, how fun is that to have those guys, Peoples and Murdoch coming in, making a nice play and celebrating with their coach on the sideline. My favorite play in all of football is the victory play where you get to take a knee, and you can tell right there. Thanks, Andy and Dean, for finding a picture of me smiling. I know my mother probably doesn't have very many of those.
That might be the case for anybody involved in this game.
That's
It can
right.
certainly make you
That's
pull your
right.
hair out or turn gray, right? All right, so you're going to go on the road in district play, and we talk about this every year, but it's different with every team because every team's personality is a little different. How is this team going to handle road play?
Well, it's interesting. That's one of the big challenges we talk to our guys is getting on the road, traveling for two hours on a bus is going to be a big deal, and then on the end of that road trip is a very tough Mustang team. They have played us extremely tough. Last year we felt like we finally matched their intensity, but for the past 3 or 4 years, their intensity level has been higher than ours, and so that's a challenge. We've talked to our kids. They've returned kicks on us, which they hardly ever, where our special teams works very hard on that, and Mustang's been able to return a couple of kicks on us the last few years, so they have our full attention, and we know it's going to be a tough road trip.
Coaches always say you can coach guys harder after a win. And every player's individual, so they require different things. But you talk about a really good Monday practice, and when we visited too about how they see how things are beginning to work. So did that kind of play into Monday's practice too?
Yeah, I think it did. There was the mental part of it. There was some teaching that we've been struggling with that just kind of clicked. It's like it was a trust level we broke through. And so I just hope we can continue to build on that momentum.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's no question about that. And you did hear a couple of offensive names on defense and vice versa. You might continue to see some of that.
Might see a few more of those.
The only people who won't play are these two. All right, so we'll come to you next week after Union and Mustang on the road down near Oklahoma City. We'll see you then next time on the Union Football Coaches Show.